In the heart of Nigeria lived a brave soldier, Corporal Chris. At just 30 years old, he had fought in more battles than most men had lived years, but nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared him for the battle waiting for him back home, 8 months earlier. Chris was deployed to the northern part of the country, a region swallowed by conflict, danger, and uncertainty. He left behind his wife, Anna, and his children, promising to return. In the war zone, Chris endured scorching sun, cold nights, and the constant threat of gunfire. Through all the chaos, one thing kept him alive: the thought of going home to Anna and his kids. He'd often look at their pictures, whispering, "Just hold on, Anna, I'll come back." One evening after a long patrol, he finally got a network signal. He called home, his heart pounding. It rang once, twice. Anna didn't pick up. He tried again. Still no answer. Worried, he called his neighbor, Mama Ruth. Her voice was strange, shaky. "Chris, you're alive. Anna is fine now." "Everything is fine." Chris sensed something was wrong. "Mama Ruth, is there something you're not telling me?" She insisted everything was okay, but the feeling of dread stayed with him. Soon after, a surprise ambush hit Chris's unit. Bullets flew, explosions shook the ground. His commander yelled, "Fall back!" But Chris, even after being shot in the arm, dragged an injured comrade to safety. After hours of intense fighting, the terrorists retreated. Standing exhausted, looking at the sunset, he thought, "After all this, I deserve peace at home." Finally, Chris was granted a short leave. On the bus ride home, he smiled for the first time in months. He pictured Anna running into his arms, his kids shouting "Daddy." He clutched a small gift he bought for her, a necklace. He entered his street quietly, hoping to surprise his family. He saw his neighbor, Frank, leaving his compound in a hurry, but didn't think much of it. He walked toward his door and noticed it was unlocked. He heard voices inside. A man's voice. Woman's giggle. Anna's giggle. Chris froze. He pushed the door open slowly. Inside, on his bed, was Anna. In the arms of Frank. The world stopped. Frank jumped up, trying to cover himself. "Chris, I thought you were dead." Anna started crying. "Chris, I can explain, please listen." Chris stepped back. Stunned, flashbacks flooded his mind: the battlefield, Anna's unreturned calls, Mama Ruth's strange voice. It all clicked. In a broken voice, he asked, "So, this is why you couldn't pick my calls?" Sobbing, Anna tried to explain. She was lonely. She didn't know if he was coming back. Frank was helping with the kids, and things just happened. Chris looked at them, his voice cold and stern. "Both of you out?" Anna and Frank left in shame. Chris sat on the bed, his body shaking. He looked at the necklace he bought for her, and the tears he held back on the battlefield finally fell. He whispered, "I fought death every day to come home to this." Outside, Anna pleaded for forgiveness. "Chris, please. Think of the children." He looked at her, his calmness more frightening than any rage. "I gave my life to protect this country, and I came home to find my family unprotected." Later, Chris went to a quiet field where he used to play with his kids. He thought about leaving, about what to do next. Then he made his choice. He returned home. "Anna, we will talk. Not today, not now. But someday. Right now, all I want is my children." He held his kids close, tears filling his eyes. Some battles are fought with guns, others with emotions. Corporal Chris survived bullets, but betrayal leaves a wound the heart may never fully heal. Yet for the sake of his children, he chose peace, even when the world offered him pain. Thank you for watching. If you were moved by this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.